Now, turning to Richmond, where some bills that could have changed policies in Virginia are vetoed. That includes a bill codifying the right to contraception in the Commonwealth. It would have protected Virginians' right to a wide range of contraceptive methods such as birth control, IUDs, and condoms. Planned Parenthood advocate, communications director Ray Pickett says that these preventative measures not only prevent pregnancy, but they also protect women.
Virginians and Americans writ large rely on contraception to treat a myriad of other health-related illnesses, such as PCOS, regulating your periods.
In his statement, Youngkin emphasized, quote, "I support access to contraception. However, we cannot trample on the religious freedoms of Virginians." Other bills vetoed included a bill to remove tax exemptions from the United Daughters of the Confederacy and a bill legalizing skill games. However, Governor Youngkin says that he's still open to working with the General Assembly to find a solution to legalize skill games. Meantime, Saharis Freerman takes a closer look at those 7 bills that the governor did approve, from protecting children's data to impacting the speed limit on some highways.
Governor Youngkin moved forward on the remaining bills from this year's General Assembly session. Some of the bills he signed directly impact student overdoses at school and online privacy for children. After much anticipation, Governor Glenn Youngkin signed 7 and vetoed 48 bills Friday night, just hours before the deadline. One Senate bill he signed includes changing how the Virginia Board of Education handles school-connected overdoses. It requires the board to establish a plan for every school to follow when dealing with overdoses on school property and for notifying students' parents. A previously signed executive order related to this also stays in effect, which creates a 24-hour period in which schools need to alert parents. Youngkin also signed a bill under the Consumer Data Protection Act, which will protect kids under 13 from their data being used for the purposes of targeted ads or the sale of their information, unless necessary for, quote, processing purposes. The bill also protects children under 13 from their location being used for data reasons, unless a company gets consent from a parent or guardian. Youngkin also signed a speed limit bill that leaves it up to specific localities to reduce speed limits on non-state highways. In his statement, he emphasized working with other lawmakers to get these laws passed, saying, quote, "During my State of the Commonwealth address in January, I made clear my intention to work in a bipartisan manner with the General Assembly to accomplish policies that move Virginia forward, and we have a lot to be proud of this session." Lawmakers have responded to the governor's action, some expressing approval while others are vowing for change. The speed limit and overdose laws both to take effect July 1st, while the data protection law takes effect January 1st.